Matathia is suffering from psychotic depression, and they said psychotic depression occur when a person has severe depressions, but plus form of psychosis.
Before I wrote Nairobi Half in 2010, I was doing a master's degree in criminology at the Department of Sociology at the University of Nairobi. May the Lord keep us.
I'm telling you.
I didn't want to be famous, you know. And I didn't want to be a one kind of story person. Nairobi Half-Life is a chance for those people who don't have.
If we can take him to Mathare Hospital, he can be helped. The problem has been this. It is finance.
I could have done a minigi.
Yes, I can feel it. There's another script screaming to come out. And he's thinking, just a couple of months in Mathare, that's all.
The other one is also a feature film called Nairobi Half. Thank you. Wow.
Very depressed and taking drugs and all this, right?
Yes.
Why?
Now, the problem is that it has so many issues. We came to discover that it's not only the issue of, because most of them will tell us that because of lack of job. The reality is not about job. The reality is that people, there is so many issues which is contributing to that. And we have a lot of genetic issue which is also bringing mental illness, because many mental illness is connected also genetically. For example, if you are a drug addict and you are really a drug addict, and it happen that you have your child normally it is not automatically to become genetic or a drug addict, but the third generation, that means your grandson, might become vulnerable to be addictive to drugs.
But okay, the question is, they resort to this, right? They become addicts.
Yes.
Because it's available, because it's
want to
cheap.
drown.
They're escaping something. What, I mean, help me out here.
Yeah, we have gone there to the field, going to home and see, and what is happening, and get the reasons why young men, we find even older people are becoming addictive in drugs. And also some of the mental cases, we find that apart from job, which can be one of them, there is this problems of social cultural issue, because people after
right now. Dr.
Yes.
How many of these cases do you and your colleagues run into on a given day? How many of, like Charles and people like that?
They start occurring every day. We are in Wangigi market, and you will find that every day we have new people coming, just to discover that they are coming just from around. Because what happened, most of the mental cases, these people are chained at home. So they don't want, even the neighbor don't know that there is a relative here who is sick.
Because of shame, because
of the trauma about. So for us, we have for now around 115 we take here.
In Wangigi alone?
In Wangigi, Kiamba, we can say Kabete, Kiamba, and Kikuyu.
Does Kiamba include Banana Hill?
Yes, it can include Banana. Yeah. And those are just few. I tell you, very few.
Yeah.
But when we go to when we go to our list and check everybody, we have more than 800.
Okay, is it mostly men or also the women as well? What's the breakdown?
Yes, they are women and the men, but men are mostly affected. They are mostly affected, men.
Yeah.
And there is one thing we have been saying in the side of the government.
Right.
Because if we are having a lot of mental people in our country, it also really disturbs our economy. Because if all of us are working, we are mentally fit, there is productive.
Correct.
Now, these people who are mentally sick are not productive at all
Yeah.
because of those conditions. But how can they can be helped in that way? Because we have been really struggling, getting, and sometimes it has not been easy. Some family will literally attack us because they don't
Fear
want.
has always tried to become out and be less of my guy. That's me. That's me. I thought I was gonna grow up to be like Kamau.
Sure.
But I think along the way I was like, no, maybe I'd rather be like Rastafari.
You have a big task ahead, Doctor, to help this man.
Yes.
And I know Dr. Costa, you as well.
Yes,
I mean,
yes.
look, he is not unique. There's many
Yes,
like him.
yes.
You say you run into them
Yeah.
every single
Yeah.
day.
Every single
Yes.
day, every minute, even today, if I could have opened my place,
Yeah.
you pass by there when I'm here. It's run by patients. You find them in and out, in and out. They relax there, and they can't steal anything from
Tell
you.
me something. Are some of your patients committing suicide?
Yes.
They are?
Yes, they do.
Yes. Yes, we have cases in
Go on, Doctor. Speaking to the mic.
Yeah. We have cases of suicides,
Yeah.
not even once or twice, several times. Because
Well, they just can't take it anymore, or
No,
what is it?
The problem is that when a mental person is want to commit suicide, you might not know what is going on. But for those who have been coming, who have case of depression, there are some signs you can hear. He can tell you even before.
Hold the phone here, because
I will kill
I mean,
Yes,
you've
you can
seen this.
you understand?
I think
most
Timothy will say
yeah.
this. Timothy.
Wangigi.
Wagigi. Umesikia banana hili.
Guy.
Tumefika nyumbani. Tuemojie brother. And more the numbers, yani numbers of men.
Yeah, Timothy.
More men than
Timothy, I'm
women.
going to bring you in a little short while. Let me just ask Potash here. In fact, you can switch chairs. You can sit over here, Timothy.
Yeah.
In the meantime, Charles. So when you were begging, or when you hit the streets, and you go to up to a car window, and you're obviously inside whatever, and they look at you and they say, "Man, this is Potash. This is the Nairobi Half guy."
He's not a king, man.
Go on.
He has 2 legs. Oh my God. They used to think he was the Tavia of Batavia, you know? they think the reason they condemned him
Yes.
was because he wasn't going to come back as a man. But you slaughtered the pigs, right?
Yeah.
That's the reason you died.
I have no idea what you just said. But, I'll take your word for it.
I know.
But what's the reaction?
I'm
What's
talking about Kamau Moigai.
Oh.
Maybe he's the inspiration.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do they say? Do they say, "Hey, Potash, what happened, man? What's going
Unafanya
on?"
nini hapa?
Do they tell you?
Hakuna mtu anaaminigi. It's always the same. Kila mtu anajaribu kuwa Dedan Kimathi. Homosexual male. Kimathi is a unisex name. You know? It's both a man and a woman.
That's deep.
So why not try?
Okay, Dr. Timothy Mbugua Njoroge.
Yes.
Where do you people get the funding? Because if I was in your job,
My
I would have quit a long time ago.
Kitambo.
I would have quit a long time because this must be the most frustrating job in the world.
Jeff.
Mike.
Can it be? Good.
Jeff.
Yeah.
You don't have to be funded in order for you to have. You don't have to be rich in order for you to give a shoulder to lean on. We do this from deepest point of our hearts because I was a victim.
You were.
Yes.
How long?
15 years.
Drugs?
Now,
Alcohol?
mine was summarized by Dr. Costa Mutundu. It was something that was induced on my drink, sorry,
Oh.
back in Lomotov.
Back in?
Lomotov,
Where is that?
Moscow.
Good Lord.
My goodness.
You were in Moscow
Yeah.
studying,
Yeah.
and then you went out with some guys or something to a bar, right?
Yeah, we won a party
The party.
before graduation.
Oh Lord.
That is why I hate the title,
Yeah.
doctor.
Okay, what were you studying?
I was studying medicine. I specialized with surgery.
And then you went out for drinks, partying, whatever, and someone laced your drink. They put something in your drink.
Yeah, they put something on my drink.
This Muchele thing they talk about.
Yes, yeah,
Right?
he
It's a
hit your
Muchele.
uncle. Yeah.
And then after that,
Blackout.
and after that,
All the 15 years are blackout.
what?
Yes. And that is why you have passion to help these
To
guys.
help these guys.
For 15 years.
For 15 years.
You did
were-
not remember who you are.
Yeah.
Oh.
Seriously?
Yeah. Dr. Costa here is the one who came to my rescue the last minute.
Did they send you to a mental hospital?
Yeah, Mathari.
Uh-huh.
I've been in Mathari in and out, in and out.
Yes.
Yeah.
And at Mathara, they would tell you what? You're just another nutter or something, or you're just crazy.
No, they're human. Even if you are crazy, you're human. They treat you as a human, not as an animal.
Yes.
Yeah.
But you could
And later on, I came to recover.
Yeah.
That was back 2006, after being helped by Dr. Costa Mutundu.
And for 14 years,
15.
15 years now, you've been clean, you've been, lack of a better word, normal.
Yeah.
And when you see someone like Potash, when you see someone like him, I mean, this is a human being, like you said, and,
Yeah.
and he has potential,
Yes.
but he's slipping fast. How do we get him back on track?
Getting him back on track, we need to take him to a mental facility, then we rehabilitate him, and we reintegrate him to the community and also to his future.
Would Mathare work for him?
Yeah, they will. They will.
So, Potash, why can't you walk into Mathare? I mean, and it's voluntary.
But I
Anyway.
thought I'm a qualified psychiatrist.
So what?
Maybe I'd be selling myself.
Hey.
Doctor.
Mimi sikusoma. Nilizaliwa nikiwa mkubwa.
Dr. Timothy.
Yes.
Can Mathare help him? I'm going to ask it again. I mean, what's the average?
30,000
A month, huh?
a month.
It's not that much.
Coming together.
You're coming together
For a national
30
treasure.
a national
Yeah,
treasure. That's
yeah,
1,000 shillings a
that
day.
is the problem.
Yes,
That's
that's
the
1,000 a
problem.
day.
We make more for wedding
And
and
funerals.
more for funeral.
Yeah.
We wait for the
But
funeral.
when somebody is
Actually, people spend that much in a bar in one night.
yeah
But that's another story.
yes
0720
Yes.
719 649. We're going to be putting this out on all our Twitter and
Yes,
Instagram and
yes,
Facebook
yes.
handles.
Yes.
And we'll also put the pay bill number for Rewind because I
Yes,
think you guys
yes,
are doing
yes.
an incredible job
Yes.
and you need all the help you can get.
yes
Because it is a problem. These young people are literally being
Yes.
wiped out.
we
And in front of our eyes.
Yes.
We don't care because we don't see until Potash walks up to a vehicle and
Yes.
someone recognizes him.
yes
Most of us, we just pull up the window.
yes
Yeah.
You pull it up and you say, oh, hey,
Huyu
what
anakuja
you-
kutusumbua.
Yeah.
Also, Jeff,
Yeah.
we have another problem.
Go on.
When a patient comes to you, some don't roll up the windows. They give them 20 shillings, 30 shillings, 50 shillings,
Where could I
whereby you are destroying the patient more instead of helping. Because once you give 20 shillings and he's a drug addict, what have you done?
Straight to drugs.
Given
Akikuitisha chai, peleka yeye hoteli. Apewe chai.
But here, chai.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mwambie tukutane.
That is what I do at my place. Even at some point when I was well, because right now I'm down, I was buying a 5-liter jerrycan of porridge. I keep it at my workplace. Because you don't have to come and tell me, give me 20 shillings, I go for tea. No.
Kunywa yako ndio hii.
If you come, you tell me about tea, here is the cup. Take your porridge.
Folks, again, if you're feeling what we are feeling here, you can help. That's what Doctor and Doctor are saying. You can help Potash come back from his
yes.
psychological disillusion, whatever. That. The number 0720 719 649. That is Potash's mother's number. Her name is Catherine Joroge. Whatever you can send. It's not that much, folks. It costs 30,000 shillings a month to rehabilitate someone at Mathare. He'll be there a few months.
Yes.
And you never know. He could come back and write that Oscar-winning script.
Yes.
You never know, folks.
Yes.
You
Anafanya
never know.
research.
There is hope.
There is hope.
So whatever you can do, let's help this young man out.
Yeah.
There are many Potashes out there. There are many Potashes.
so many
But we can begin with this
This
one.
one.
yes
Hii itasaidia wao wengine.
Exactly.
And
Just
you know-
help this one.
Jeff,
yeah
the, as a mother, you know, seeing your son rising and becoming
The
you know,
superstar.
and then all of a sudden,
falling all
fade
the
out.
way
what
to
is the
rock
what is the
bottom.
journey? You know,
Yes.
that's that feeling.
Ah.
Because mom is around.
Let
Yes.
mom have the last word. What do you say?
Yeah.
Mom, Catherine, kuja ongea na watu hapa. Just give us your thoughts, just your feeling when you have the last word and you want to help this boy. You want to help this
Ukiona
boy.
unafungua WhatsApp watu
Yeah.
wanahepa.
Yeah.
Naambia tuchangeni.
Watu wanakuchekelea huko nje, une mama wa ule nini.
Kijana unakumbuka alikuwa mnaona movie.
Tuongeleshe mami. Talk to the people out there.
Okay, first of all, I really want to thank those people who have been behind, working so hard to see that my son is back on himself. I cannot name them all, but I really appreciate their help because I know there are many out there, and especially his friends and schoolmates and university guys, and so I'm so grateful. I still feel so depressed to see all my effort. For my life, I have worked for my son, trying to give him the best. So it always hurts me to see him the way he is. But I've been trying and trusting God that the darkest hour is just before dawn. And so I want to believe, as a servant of God, as a person who has been praying for my son, this could be the darkest hour. I'm looking forward to see great things happen and to see my son being what he was created to be. I'm happy for this opportunity. I really had refused it, but I just want to believe that this is God's timing.
It is.
And I really appreciate
Wow.
what you are going to do for my son.
The words of
Out
a
there,
mother.
I thank you in advance.
The
because I
words
believe
of a
God is
mother,
going to
people.
touch you, and whoever will stretch forth her or his heart towards this noble cause,
Yeah.
may he never lack or may she never lack, or the wells never run dry.
And the
In
number.
Jesus' name.
Amen. The number again is 0720
719 649.
0720-719-649. Like mom says, whatever you can give, it will really go a long way to getting her son back. Dr. Costa Mutundu
Yes,
Kaburu,
yes.
you get the last word.
Yeah. Mine is on the side of the government. Either the county government, mostly that is where I'm really crying. We have mental health departments. We have mental health department, but with a lot of challenge. You know that in Kiambu, we have only one psychiatrist nurse, the doctor, psychiatric doctor, who is Dr. Mashua, who is also a volunteer. There is no, Dr. Mashua is a volunteer. And it has been said that in every level 4 and level 5 hospital, we must have at least a psychiatric nurse. But this is not enough. And I would like our new governor, Njoro, to come in the ground and see what is going on. Our facility is not enough. If we can come and create one mental hospital in Kiambu, we'll not even talk about Kasoba, because Kasoba is not even dealing with the drugs. It's not dealing with. It is dealing only about alcohol. So we are really begging them to help. For example, in Wangige, we have a psychiatrist nurse there, Madam Ann Jenga, who is really trying to do something good with the help with another doctor called Eric Mbaya. They are doing some good work, and that's why we'd like really the governor to help and put mental health the way it's supposed to be in Kiambu. Kiambu is worse.
Otherwise, the inmates are going to take over the asylum.
It will become worse. Yeah.
Good Lord. Dr. Costa Mutundu Kaburu, thank you so much. Dr. Timothy Mbugua Njoroge, thanks so much for your time. And Catherine Njoroge, the mother, who says it is always darkest before dawn. Please, whatever you can give, folks, let's help this young man. The potential is there. He has what it takes. He did it once. That script for Nairobi Half Life. He can do it again, folks. Potash, Charles himself. Let's put him back on track. Number again, 0720-719-649. Whatever you can give will go a long way. Like Tupac said, dear mama. Thank you very much, folks.
Yes.
Wow.